Howdy, y'all. Eddie here. Um, Eddie hates anime, by the way. That is the second part of my name, or on this channel, reactions. But I don't know. That's just like a goofy. We're keeping up the same name on different channels. I don't actually call myself Eddie hates reactions. When I first started this channel, like the first year or two, I did try doing that, but I was like, I don't like that name. It doesn't ring on like it doesn't roll off the tongue like Eddie hates anime. So no, I'm still calling myself Eddie Hates Anime, even if it's a video that has nothing to do with anime. But guess what? This one does. I don't know if you can tell. I am cooked right now, so I haven't really been recording reaction videos. I've been working a lot of stuff at the anime channel though, but I just really don't feel like recording when I don't feel good. It's a fucking crazy concept. However, auto dropped, which makes me feel a little bit better, and it's for an anime that I originally did plan to watch on the anime channel. I always go through all the anime for upcoming season and talk about whether I watch them or not. This is one I believe I put in the maybe category because it did intrigue me. I always am intrigued about reimaginings or remakes of old anime or old anime adaptations, I should say, because it was originally a manga, I believe. Uh, but I also am kind of scared of it just not being a good remake and watching the shit version first. Because I almost did that with like Tokyo Mew Mew, for example. Um, and this has happened a billion times. I don't even need to go through this, right? Um, but I am definitely reacting to this because auto. But yeah, I don't know. I still might watch it, or maybe I'll read the manga first and then watch it, or watch the old one and then watch it. I have no clue because I won't lie. I mean, I'm actually caught up on all the anime watching this season. Thank God. Last season there was a couple weeks where I didn't watch anime. When the 2 weeks when I was in LA, ironically for Anime Expo, I didn't watch that much. So I was like 60 episodes behind when I got back. That shit was ass. Um, and it took me forever to catch back up. Oh my god, it was like a full time fucking job. So I don't know if I want to add another full because is this coming out week by week or not? I don't know. Either way, a whole another series to my plate when we're so close to the finish line and there's so much movies and other stuff coming out. So we will see. But y'all don't really care about that if you're coming for this reaction. I believe it's probably more for auto than the anime itself. But I'm sure there's still some of you here for the anime. And the fact that I literally own an anime channel as the it's not my most popular channel, but it's the channel I care the most about. If we're being honest, I figured maybe somebody would want to hear my opinion. And yeah, I don't know, or maybe not. I don't fucking know. I'm just a guy in a chair. Let's get it though. This I believe is the opening track. I got lyrics translated on the left monitor here, but they're translated by Google Translate, so they might not be too good. I don't know. We're just here to vibe. Like I said, not a crazy video. I kind of I just want to do this and go sleep or something. I don't know. Well, I actually gotta go watch more anime because I'm caught up on everything. But uh, I have 8 minutes left on the new episode of The Water Magician, and then I gotta watch the newest Princess Orchestra episode because that got translated. So not completely caught up. Ooh, I'm an episode and 8 minutes behind. Let's get it. Okay, already very in the time of the original series. I will say I appreciate that this very clearly keeps a similar art style. Like if I didn't know what the series was, I would still identify it with the 80s. Um Now I haven't seen too much imagery of the original. Like I've seen it side by side with this when I look up the anime, I guess. But like it's not so in my head from watching it or anything that I could compare it. But I guess I could even look it up right now and look at the old one, and it's like okay, I can tell they try to make it look as close as possible, right? While the old one has coloring differences and stuff, like it's just stuff that's gonna be different no matter what because it's a new anime. But as a Sailor Moon fan, when Crystal started, that shit was fucking bananas. And then a little bit later, they said, you know what? We're just gonna make it close to the original anime style. At least the manga style is quite different. Um, and that is where it gets weird, right? Because like I do love that they changed it to the anime style, but like would it have been better if they did the manga style? I don't know. The '90s anime style was so iconic, but so is the manga. But I will say I like that Crystal ended up changing their season one style to the '90s anime style. I think that worked very well. But that first season, especially with that CGI, was rough. So I just wanted to point out that I do like uh, when new versions of series like Yaiba. I haven't watched the original of that, and I haven't even read the manga, but I'm watching the adaptation from Wit, and this is also an '80s manga that had an anime. And this is a new version. It's clearly new animation. It's polished up and all this shit, but the art you can tell is an old shonen manga. So I appreciate that as opposed to like we gotta make it look new, which can be done cool sometimes. But it really can lead to losing the heart and stuff. I'm sure there's examples of times where it's translated better. Like I said, I'm just fucking cooked, so I can't even really think of anything right now. Let's get it. I've yapped for 6 minutes almost. What the fuck? I could have almost finished the Water Magician episode, including the ending song. That would have been done. Just skip the ending. I feel like I'm going on a heist. Hey! How does Auto do this? Every time not every time, but every now and then, often enough to where it surprises me, I'll listen to a new auto track and I'm like, she's yet again singing in a way I haven't heard her sing before. How is this possible? This does feel closer to like an intimate open mic session type of feel in the way that she's approaching the singing, as opposed to like the big boisterous auto, I guess. But even in some of the other 80s type stuff she's done, or city pop like All Night Radio, but also on her cover album where she has those covers of old songs, she wasn't singing like this. This is sick. Like I said, it's very intimate. And I think the enunciation is also part of it. Hanging on to those words a lot. Hold on. I'm trying to see what she was saying there. Sorry.
Okay, girls, a little exercise. Yes, right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, up.
Hey. Yeah, hold on. I'm looking up because if it's released all at once, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna watch it. But if it's released once a week, I might be able to do it. So I'm trying to look this shit up. I know it's on Disney Plus. Oh, it's animated by Leiden. What the fuck did they do recently? I remember Leiden, but I think they're one that like is fairly new. Leiden Films. Did they do Seirei Gensuki? Let me check. Oh no! No. Okay, I do know them. They do Call of the Night. They did Tokyo Revengers? Interesting disparity of quality there. Not that Tokyo Revengers anime is bad, but it's very different levels there, to be honest. Okay, they did the Rurouni Kenshin remake. They did Yamada-kun, the Seven Witches, whatever the fuck it's called. Well, that is what it's called. Interesting. Okay, so they did Goblin Slayer? Oh, they did the Kramer movie, but are they the same ones that did the Kramer series? Because I remember the Kramer movie was a lot better than the series. Animation and everything. I don't know. Sorry, I'm going down this rabbit hole. I know. Oh, they did Berserk. I don't think this is the good one. What a series, man. What a studio. We got a big ol' oh, they did Deji Meets Girl. Uh oh, they did do the Kramer series. Oh, I guess movie budgets are different. Damn, Berserk. What a series. Sorry for pausing the song, but I going down my anime studio research rabbit hole. Oh, and at the very bottom we got Cat's Eye. Because that'll be coming out soon. Sick. Oh, they're doing another anime that's coming up soon that I might watch because I like the aesthetic, but I really got to stop watching off of like I'll look at a thing like this and I'll be like, wow, okay, she looks cool. I don't know shit about this series, but like a month ago I saw this and I was like, she looks cool. I'm gonna watch the series. I do this shit so much. I did that this season, and then I end up watching shit fucking anime because I thought one character looked cool or something. I'm watching the Duke's Daughter, or tutoring the Duke's daughter. What the fuck is it called again? I'm forgetting. The Duke's Daughter needs a private something like that. I don't remember. I don't know how I'm forgetting the fucking name of the series. But that series, I'm not gonna lie, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but it's not that good. But I saw like, oh, okay, these characters with colorful hair and whatever. It might be funny. No, because I thought it was gonna be like a comedy series off the description, or off the title that I can't even remember. um, where is it here? I know I have it on my anime list because I am fucking watching it right now. I swear I'll finish the song right now, but I have to do this research. No, I need the English name. Oh, and even on fucking my anime list, it's different. On my anime list, it says Tutor of the His Imperial Highness Princess. No, I think it's Private Tutor to the Duke's Daughter. Okay. Yeah, like that one is one, and then there's a couple out there, but I'm not gonna talk too much shit about anime right now. But it's like, brother. Some of these designs are cool, but god damn, I don't care about this series. I'm not gonna lie. But I will put a review of that one on the channel, and that'll be fun. I don't think Cat's Eye would be one like that though. Like I said, this actually seems like it'd be cool. And for it to be an anime that gets a remake, I'd assume it's probably good, especially if it's from the 80s. And if Otto's on it, it's automatically good, you know? What did Sarah Good? TMS Entertainment. What the fuck is that? TMS did Fruits Basket the final in the second season? Prelude? Dr. Conan? Dr. Stone? What the fuck? The Good Doctor? No, I'm kidding. And then... What the fuck? Formerly known as Kyokuichi. Okay, I gotta stop going through all these rebels. This is what I do on my alone time. I just fucking research anime for no reason. Sorry. This song is awesome, though. This is probably my worst reaction ever, and for one that I said, like, I want to hurry up and finish. We're 13 minutes in, and I've reacted to 2 minutes of a song. But it does sound very nice. And I will say, I'll let it finish. So, like, while I appreciate the fact that a lot of anime these days have openings or soundtracks on, like, I don't know, like when Otto did One Piece Film Red, right? Where, yes, the lyrics do pertain to these characters. They do work in this setting. They make sense as the opening or soundtrack to the series. If you've seen the series and you read the lyrics episode, you're like, I get it. But a lot of the times, we've moved past that era where the opening theme song will be just repeating the name or something. I don't know, kind of uh like Gundam's original opening or something, or like any Western show. It's very like on the nose, in your face. This is the series. They even say its name a couple times. However, because that doesn't happen anymore these days, I do like that the song does that a bit. It's very in your face about what series this is. They say Cat's Eye a million times. I think that's kind of cool and kind of like a callback to what time period this came from. So that is pretty sick. Um, this just does feel like an older thing. And you gotta like it. I have nostalgia for something I don't even know. That's fucking crazy. Shout out to Otto though. This was fire. But I want to eat a donut that I have in the fridge, so I'm gonna go eat that. Uh, that might sound kind of crazy. I don't think most people put donuts in their fridges, but I do. I don't know. I'm gonna warm it for a second though, which I don't normally do. I do normally like my snacks cold, but I'm feeling a bit adventurous today. I'm gonna warm it for like 10 seconds and see how it tastes. Maybe put some chocolate over it or something. Look, I'm treating myself because I don't feel good. Although that was already in my plan for what I was gonna eat today, anyways. So I am not really treating. It is treating myself, but it still fits the calories. Fits the macros. But shout out to Otto. Shout out to Cat's Eye. And yeah, this comes out on. I literally searched it up just to close the tab and not even look at it. What the fuck? September 2025. I know that. That's where we're in. I'll just go to my anime list for it. 26th. Oh, that's in like 15 days. Maybe I'll do it. I don't know. Oh, it says 2 January 2026, so I am at. Why the fuck is it going so long? That's like is this gonna be a 25 episode series? Hold on. Yeah, it's probably gonna be like a 20, because that's a lot of months. Might be longer. See, I don't know how long the series is. I know the original series had 2 seasons because I saw it when I searched up for this one. I don't know how long those seasons were. Um, but are they just low key doing the whole series in one? That could be what they're doing here. I don't know. Also, this is how I find out that they have a Lupin the Third crossover. What the fuck? When did that happen? 2023? That must have been hype. The Cat's Eye fans are eating, man. A new series and 2 years ago, a movie with Lupin the Third. That's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. Um. Okay, I'm gonna stop yapping. Look, guys, my history teacher once told me if you can't find yourself liking the subject of history, just think about it as you can find history in anything, sports, movies, books, lost media, whatever the fuck you like. I don't know, ballerinas, Mountain Dew. I don't know. There's history in everything. I said Mountain Dew because I have a Diet Mountain Dew right next to me. For me, I go through lots of media rabbit holes just because I'm curious about how that shit goes. So you just saw like what I be doing low key on my own for the last 18 minutes. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm out. I'm sorry. Bad reaction. Dislike. Comment what you hated about it and unsubscribe. Peace.